MrBeast has just gone nuclear on some haters, and unfortunately for MrBeast, it seems that no matter what he does, whether it be the most wholesome intent in the world, or whether it be for his own personal benefit, he can't win at the moment. And I guess that's maybe the price to pay for being so popular, some might argue, with well over 400 million subscribers now. A lot of attention is on anything that this man does. But you may have noticed you probably have noticed, because if you've seen it on either MrBeast's channel or you may have seen it on many other streamers' channels, they have started up Team Water. Now this is obviously the follow-up to Team Seas and Team Trees, where they planted trees obviously for Team Trees, and for Team Seas they managed to clean up the seas. I think they planted 10 million trees. They cleaned up 20 million pounds of trash from the oceans, and now the idea is to get as many people on board for up to $40 million, which they are claiming is 4 million people who can have clean water for decades each, which is quite a fantastic achievement when you think about it. So the idea is to raise 40 million to give 2 million people clean water for decades, and 10 million years of water has been supplied thus far. Now, MrBeast obviously did put out a video about how he was planning on doing this and what the money goes towards, and you've probably seen it on multiple streamers' channels and multiple YouTuber videos where they are trying to get people to donate as much as they can. Now, Team Water obviously went live back at the start of August, on August 1st. So $1 equals 1 year of clean water for someone in need during August. Me and countless other creators are going to be attempting to raise $40 million or give 2 million people clean drinking water for decades each. And then you can donate at teamwater.org. And over on Team Water, you can see it's almost like a leaderboard. So you can see how much money's been donated, who has been the top donators so far, or the most recent. And if you look at the most water, so Crate Royale donated 2 million. YouTube and Google donated $2 million. So I think a year is $1, obviously, like you said. So they've donated $2 million. Shopify, 1.5 million. TikTok donated 1.5 million. Great.com donated $1 million. MrBeast himself donated 400,000. Trainwrecks TV, 400,000. You can see, obviously, Logan Paul, 110,000. FaZe Banks, 107,000. Loads of people have done it. And then he's also basically created a leaderboard, so made it quite a competitive thing. So he's got these communities together where they can donate, well, he's calling it water, not money. So Team Water coin, that's what's been done. But from Aiden Ross's community, obviously we can see here, Max Miller's community, Cheezers, Johnny Harris, Convy, all of these people have donated this just from their own community, which is absolutely fantastic, and it is for a great cause. But, and there's always a but when it comes to MrBeast, it has come with a caveat, as now people are starting to claim that the wells that MrBeast has put in aren't working. And MrBeast is, clearly very sick of the hate and of the people claiming that his charitable efforts are falling on deaf ears. So he decided to take to Twitter to call this out. He titled it, "People desperate for ad revenue have falsely claimed that the 100 wells that I built for people in need don't work anymore with zero proof. So I sent someone to every single well to get video proof of them all still working over a year later. Checkmate liars, proof is here." And if you go to this website, he basically shows how on his Beast Philanthropy that every single well, well, literally you can see from well 100 all the way down, and you can keep on going. I'm not going to go all the way down, but basically every single well is in working, functioning order. So, that's him basically calling this kind of behavior out, and he even posted a video himself of all of the wells being checked to make sure that they are all still in functioning and working order. But obviously that's not enough for people, because obviously the accusations are going a lot further than just the wells not working now, as well as many people are claiming that MrBeast's well efforts are exploitative for just the sake of content creation. So critics have argued that MrBeast's charitable efforts, including the 100 wells for the project Team Water, are exploitative, leveraging vulnerable communities for views and clout. Some claim he sensationalizes the poverty to boost his YouTube channel's visibility, and that's what a lot of people are suggesting, and stating that he's exploiting locals by filming their struggles for content despite providing clean water to well over approximately 500,000 people thus far. Now, there are also claims of them just abandoning the wells. So allegations surfaced particularly from June 2025 on TikTok, where people on podcasts talk about how the wells built in Africa were abandoned or dysfunctional. Critics accuse MrBeast of negligence or neglecting maintenance, with some labelling his efforts as colonialism. MrBeast obviously has strongly refused these claims, as we've seen on his posts, stating and proving that the wells are well and truly working. There has also been skepticism about the philanthropy motives. So some online voices question the ethics of MrBeast's philanthropy model, arguing it oversimplifies complex issues like water access. And critics argue, including Northeastern University philosophy professor Patricia Illingworth, states that such initiatives may act as band-aids rather than addressing the systematic problems, like government failures or infrastructure challenges. And the criticism expands to the idea that relying on an individual philanthropist like MrBeast highlights the systemic iniquities, couldn't get that word out, with some arguing that no single person should hold so much power or decide who gets aid and essentially play God. I mean, that one to me is kind of insane, because obviously, you know, they would rather see no one get support than someone decide who deserves support, which to me is kind of a crazy idea. I do get that, you know, governments are failing. The fact that, you know, children in need happens every single year, at least in the UK. You know, there are multiple things that go on where money is pumped into Africa, and for some reason the governments don't fix the problems, and just rely on these donations and these charities to fix the problems for them, and also philanthropists like MrBeast. And in the 100 Wells campaign, some African activists and online commentators, like Kenyan activist Boniface Mwengi, I've butchered that, I do apologise, expressed frustration that MrBeast's efforts highlighted government failures, portraying countries as dependent on external aid. This sparked debates about the white saviorism and whether such initiatives undermine local agency. Similar sentiments have carried over to Team Water, with trolls mocking the campaign by questioning its communities need outside help. And then you know, just general online trolling of the charity. So it's a crazy time that, and I just find it pretty mental that someone like MrBeast, regardless of their motives, right, you know, we'll put that to one side for a moment, has managed to support all of these people through getting them clean, functioning water supplies, and still just gets absolutely trolled for it. I just find that bizarre and kind of so out there, but such is the world that we live in, I suppose, nowadays. What do you guys think of this? Is MrBeast in the right, or do you think he shouldn't have stepped in? Do you think he should have just left it as it was? I mean, it probably would have been less headaches for him, but then the people wouldn't get the support. So there's two sides to every story. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. While you're down there, jump to get the hell out of that like button and subscribe. And until next time, I'll speak to you later. Peace.